Hello everyone, this is Shivangi ma'am here. I'm here to teach Standard 3 SST chapter number 4. So I hope previously whichever things I provided to you like word meanings and question answer, you all have completed that. Do your work on time, and now let's get started with this chapter, okay? Now this chapter, name of this chapter is I Love My India. I Love My India, that means this tells us about everything about India, okay? So before starting the chapter, here some questions are given. Read the question, take the correct answers, okay? Now first question is, which festival is also called the Festival of Lights? So which festival is known as the Festival of Lights, in which we lit diyas and burst firecrackers? This is Diwali. When do we celebrate Republic Day? We celebrate Republic Day on 26th January. Which of these is one of the famous monuments in Agra? So it is Taj Mahal rather than Qutub Minar. Taj Mahal is very famous in Agra. Okay. It was built by Shah Jahan in the memory of Mumtaz. Okay. Now let's get started with the chapter. In lesson 2, you learned that there are 7 continents. So in the previous chapter, in chapter 2, you learnt about the continents and oceans, right? And how many continents we have? We have 7 continents, and they are Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, South America, North America, and Europe. Okay, so these are the 7 continents, and our India lies in continent Asia. Okay, so India is very big country. It is the 7th largest country in the population, and second most populated after China. The first most populated is China, and after that it is India. The most populated is India. It has a population of more than 135 crore of people. Okay, so it is a population of more than 135 crore people. People speak many languages over here. So in India there are different variety of diversities, different culture, different people, different languages, and different way of dressing also. India shares its boundaries with many countries. So India, which shares its boundaries, the boundary line with many countries. First one is Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, yes, up to Myanmar. You can see in this political map, this sidewise is the boundary, and here it shares the boundaries with Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and so on. Okay, and this Sri Lanka and Maldives are its nearest neighbors in the Indian Ocean. So you read about the boundaries. Now the Sri Lanka and the Maldives are its nearest neighborhood. Neighbor तो आपको पता है क्या होता है? Like neighbors are those which live next to your house. So these are the countries which lives next to our country. Okay. India is surrounded by the Bay of Bengal in the east, the Arabian Sea in the west, and the Indian Ocean in the south. You can see here this is the Bay of Bengal is in the east. The Bay of Bengal is in the east side. Arabian Sea is in the west side, and the below part it is surrounded by the Indian Ocean. Understand? India is divided into smaller parts. So this whole country, it is divided into smaller parts, and those smaller parts are known as states. So India has 28 states. Now one more has added. Now we have 29 states, and the 29th state name is Telangana. In 2019, 2 new union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, were created. So in 2019, 2 new union territories has created, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. See map 4.1 for all the states and their capitals. So in this map you will read about all the states and the union territories. Okay, so there are 2 types of government in our country. Now India is divided into states, so there must be somebody to rule or to control the places, the states and the whole country. So there are two types of government in our country. The first one is state government, the second one is central government. State governments, which governs the states, central government governs the whole country. Okay, both work together to ensure the safety and welfare of the people. They both, state and the central government, they work with each other, with the what together, to ensure our safety, the safety of our country and welfare of our country. Okay, now first we'll read about the central government. So in India became independent on 15 August 1947. We all know India became independent when 15 August 1947. Independence gave us the right to choose the people who would govern us. So this independence gave us the opportunity and the chance to select the candidate which will run our country, जो रन करेगा हमारी country और हमारी देखभाल करेगा. Okay, and this process was done by having an election, electing people. This process is known as election. So during an election, people cast their vote and choose some people. These people then form the government. Only those whose age is 18 years and above can vote. So first they select the candidate, and after that very candidate which is selected, they forms the government and rule over the country. And in India, it is to be known, and everywhere it is to be known, that the people which is 18 or above 18 can only vote, below 18 cannot vote. Okay, the central government makes laws for the entire country. It has its offices in New Delhi, the capital of India. So the central government has its office in New Delhi, which is the capital of our India, and it has its working places, offices, which gives the which makes the rules and laws for entire the country. Okay, and every states and country follow those rules. The president, the vice president, the prime minister, other ministers and the officers of the central government live and work in the capital. So those who comes under this central government, like president, vice president, prime minister, ministers and some official persons, they live in Delhi itself, okay, to run the government. The president of India lives in Rashtrapati Bhavan. So the special house is there for the president of India. It lives in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Now you read about the central government. It governs the whole the central government governs the whole country. And now we'll read about the state government. It is difficult for the central government to solve the problems of all the people. So as we know, central government is the main head of the country. So it is very difficult to know the queries and the difficulties of every people, every individual. Therefore, each state elects its own government. So to solve this problem, every state elects its own representative who will govern that very state. Okay, and this is called the state government. State government only rules and governs the state only. Okay, the state government looks after the welfare of the people living in the state. So the state government doesn't have to do any other work for the another state. State government, or it does not govern whole of the country. State government looks after its own state and its own care and rules and the welfare of the state. Okay, the governor, the chief minister, other ministers and the senior officers of the state government live and work in the state capital itself. So these are the officers like chief minister, governor and other all ministers lives in the same state which they are governing. They have their offices, they lives in the same state which they govern. Okay, now you read about the central government, you read about the state government. Now we'll read about the union territory. So there are some parts of India which are not included in the 29 states, in our states. So there are some places in some parts of India which does not comes under the states. So these are called union territories. They are governed by central government. So these parts does not comes under the state, so these come under the these are governed by the central government who governs whole of the country. Okay, there are 8 union territories including the National Capital Territory of Delhi. So you can see here one chart is given. Here union territories are mentioned and capital are mentioned. Like first union territory is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Its capital is Port Blair. Chandigarh, its capital is itself Chandigarh. Third is Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu. Its capital is Daman. Jammu and Kashmir, it has 2 capitals, which is one is Srinagar and the other one is Jammu. The 5th one is Ladakh and its capital is Leh. 6th one is Lakshadweep and its capital is Kavaratti. 7th, Puducherry, and its capital is itself Puducherry. 8, National Capital Territory of Delhi and its capital is Delhi itself. So you need to learn all the states name, continents, and this union territory and the capital. So this chapter is completed. The word meaning work and question answer work I'll provide you through WhatsApp group. Stay home, stay safe, students.